Champion Shay, Mr. Business
Brock. You know he's the speaker for Shay. He's my that's his lawyer.
This is the proud father of the champ.
Can we sit down in the rascal?
Yeah, man, whatever. You're the champ, man.
Get the one-on-one first.
And I'll come
I'll jump in, bro. It doesn't matter.
Coming in the end.
Professional champ and the amateur champ.
Shay, that has to be one of the best fights I've ever seen, man.
Oh, thanks.
Seriously, it was amazing.
Oh, I just hold it.
What did you think, man?
Oh yeah, well I think it was like my best performance so far. I think it's sort of like everything we've been working on just came together. What's his name? My coach Henry, he kind of he suggested if I put everything together then we could be looking at early night, but he didn't want to bank on that. We just want to execute our plan and hopefully it comes to fruition. And, it was good.
That first round, he came charging like a bull.
Yeah.
He got like a rhino, right? And what emotions were going through you? Like, what did you tell yourself? Like,
I was like, yes, that's exactly what I wanted.
You anticipated that?
Exactly what I anticipated. Yeah. So all I was thinking was, okay, I got his timing. I got the timing and everything. That's pretty much everything that I expected to happened in that first round. So from there on, it made it easier for me to kind of relax in there.
Did you see yourself as the matador in that?
I don't know. Did you?
I sort of did, man.
Okay.
And in the second round, did you see like, okay, did you know for like things were going your way, your direction?
Yeah. Well, I don't know, not meant to brag or anything, but I felt like I had it under control from maybe like after the first minute or so. I don't know, time flies in there, so it might have been even 3 minutes, who knows.
Who knocks out Ray Musson, man? Who does that? Right here in front of me, man. That's something I just didn't think I was going to see, man. I just didn't see a total breakdown.
To be fair, when was it, the fifth round, I was starting to doubt whether or not I could put him away, so it's just, we just went back to our plan and it worked. I mean, like, lots of emotions in it. I could see he's a really emotional fighter, and he just wants to come take my head off. And like, my pride gets in the way sometimes, and I want to stand toe to toe with him. But I mean, I had everybody telling me to be smart and all that rah rah. So I guess that stopped me from turning into a street fight.
Were you emotional in that? Like, I just saw something different out of you, man. It was just like a different energy in there.
I think it was more just, I don't know, leading up to it, I just felt, well, there's lots of emotion in here. I'm always emotional before my fights, and this one especially. But yeah, once I get in there, it's, I just feel relaxed once I walk into the ring. Once I see my opponent in the ring, I just start to feel relaxed and, put my mind on business.
Mr. Business.
Mr. Business.
Yo, Chad, man.
Yo.
I know you've been working hard with him.
Yeah.
Working hard with the champ,
yeah,
man.
I've been doing lots of sparring with him, been prepping him up. With all that, I knew I was confident that he would get in the bag, he'd pull through.
Did you think it was going to be as devastating as that, though?
Choose your words. Or even if you ask Shay's dad, I predicted that Shay would, I know what Ray's like. I've seen him before. He comes out strong. But he's one of those guys who weathers the storm early. When it comes down to the boxing skills, I knew Shay has, the history and the amateur pedigree to later down the track outbox him, and I thought it would stop him late.
Waiting for the fight, right? It felt like this was like something that needs to be on like a Parker undercard, man. Like, it felt like it had that different sort of energy, man, like a different buzz. Is it just me, or I don't know?
No, the crowd was getting into it. I think he's got real passionate supporters as well, and I think that's a big thing as well. my supporters are pretty hearty as well. So I think it's just that, you know, when you get, it's just a build up of energy and all that. Plus it's good undercards as well, really. I don't know, I'm just saying that. Was it good undercards?
It was good.
Steve
Kingy was
good one.
he had a great jab.
Oh, so, what happened to okay, so you got him down, right?
Yeah.
You were, and then suddenly he, like, what happened? Like, was it a trip? Did he fall? Like, he looked like he's stunned for a second, and then he just fell flat.
Yeah,
What was that?
Well, I was sort of like trying to time him to come in, and my straight right was missing all the time, and I just heard from the crowd here, Ricky just called out, you know, bring the uppercut instead, so I just timed it, and he ducked into it. My fist just collided with his head, and then that's, I guess, you know, yeah. I felt, when I felt it, I knew that hurt him. Like, you know, when you land a good punch, you know it's good. So it was clean. It was, and he, you know, it was everything you wanted the punch to be.
And then when he had the minute, he stood up, and then he just came. Like, what was he telling you? What was happening?
I
Like,
don't
he
know.
looked like.
He was trolling me throughout it, and
Was he saying bring it or something? What was
yeah,
it?
it was, you know, all that sort of talk. So, you know, that sort of just confirmed to me that, you know, he was, I don't know, losing it, like, psychologically was losing
Did his
the battle.
pride get in the way, you think?
Yeah, I think so. And, you know, I think if he would have tried to recover from, instead of, you know, he's a warrior, he just wants to fight back, and I think that was his downfall. He started walking onto my shots,
Yeah.
and I was, I don't know, I felt like I hit the lottery with that part. You
Yeah.
know, he was walking straight onto my punches and made me feel strong. Made me feel strong, made me feel like I was hitting harder than I do.
Because if he just took a moment and sort of backed away and just
Yeah,
sort of
yeah.
recuperated, he might have survived it. He might have survived 10 rounds.
I mean, because the pace that he set, you know, I wasn't, you know, it was hard for me to keep up. So, you know, it's not like, obviously I had that little burst of energy when I got him down, but yeah, I think if he would have taken it off, like, you know, taken a bit of recovery, then I probably would have, like, you know, lapped it up and taken a 10-8 round.
I think his game plan was he thought once you felt his power, you were sort of going to back away, you know. But you didn't seem to let that happen. Like ever since he started charging towards you, you sort of hit him, you know, caught him, and then it sort of backed away.
Well, yeah, well, that's the thing. He was, you know, saying he was, you know, I've never been hit as hard as, you know, he can hit me, but I mean,
Gonna break the
disrespect.
ribs?
Yeah, no disrespect, but I've been hit by some pretty big bangers, so yeah, a lot of expectations to look up to if he was going to make the best.
But what you think of his power anyway? Like, he looks like a pretty tough guy, man.
Yeah, I don't want to be like disrespectful. Like I said, you know, he puts everything behind his punches. He wasn't landing clean enough for me to judge whether or not they were big punches. He caught me a couple punches, but like nothing troubling, I don't think.
Did you visualize it ending like this? No, was it, or is this better than what you even thought it was going to be?
Well, I thought like heaps of different outcomes, and yeah, this was probably one of them. You know, you want to be confident going in there, so this is probably like the outcome that I was hoping for. But you know, just prepare for everything.
So now what, man? Like, I mean, I saw your mate, I saw Ricky, the Ghost Murphy, cheering for you back there. So now you got the belt. I mean, what's the plan, man? Look how beautiful it looks, man.
Well, I'm scheduled to fight. Well, me and Ricky on the same card actually. Scheduled to fight the end of May, so that's not that far away.
You don't take a break, do you? I mean, it's just one fight after the other, man.
Yeah. When you're young, you got to take advantage of my youth. I don't want to be doing this forever, so get as much as I can out of it. But yeah, got that fight in May. It's a pretty big card. Hopefully, yeah, we can carry on.
Wait, which card? Do we know? Is this happening in Auckland or?
Yeah, it's on Shane Cameron's.
Okay, I'll check it on our Facebook page, man. Yeah.
It's actually quite a good card. It's got Junior Far, me, Ricky.
Ricky's back, is he?
Yeah. He's just come back from
the hand injury.
broken hand. Yeah. So, and
is Chad on the
sparring
card?
him, he definitely has the power back into his punches. Pardon?
Chad's not going to be there, is he?
Nah, he's got bigger things
I'm
planned.
still on the amateurs, mate.
He's got bigger
still wearing the
things.
Do you credit Chad a bit for that win as well today?
Oh, everyone. He's my main sparring partner. I mean, Ricky comes in every now and then, but yeah, me and Chad been helping each other out since I've been back in the amateur.
Chad, what does that feel like? What does that feel like to hear that? Like,
Oh, no, it's
a
cool,
guy
you know,
respects you so much, man. Like, that's
it does mean a lot, and you know, and vice versa. I respect him a lot too, and you know, I come here.
it's incredible.
You know, it's a two-way thing. I help him out, and he helps me out. You know, and he's got a deep amateur background. Yes, you know, we box in the amateurs, and the ratio is in his favour, and you know, I respect that, and of course, you know, it speaks of his quality. So, of course, I come there for good sparring because I need to prepare the best way I can for my fights, just like he does. So,
That's really nice. You know, you're watching a stablemate, and you just wish nothing but the best for him. I mean, that's on a whole nother level, man.
I get more nervous for other people's fights.
So you were nervous for?
Never says. Always more than my own ones.
This is something you can't control when you see them, and you want them to win, but you can't do anything. You can just yell stuff.
Why aren't you turning pro, man?
The Commonwealth Games the next year. I always said that next year is my last amateur goal. And hey, you know, it's a year away. A lot can happen. I'm gonna go there, do my best. It's always been a dream of mine. Go to Commonwealth Games, get a medal, make the podium. And you know, I don't want to walk away from the sport with regrets. So I've got to do it. I'm not going to have the what if in the back of my mind.
Shay, what do you do tonight, man? How do you celebrate this momentous victory? Like, what do you do?
I go home, cuddle up with my babies, and thank God that I'm healthy and I'm here for them still. I don't do anything cool like everybody else. I just go home and love my kids.
I thought you were going for the after party.
This is the after party.
This is the face.
I'm a family man.
It's family man.
That's awesome, man.
Family man.
I am what I am.
Listen, before I leave, quick predictions on the fight, the Parker fight, with what's his name, Razwan?
Oh yeah. Has that been rescheduled?
No, it's May 6th, so it's still happening, May 6th. So Yui dropped out. So what do you think? Easy victory?
But it's
Within 4 or 5 rounds.
4 or 5 rounds? He's a big guy, 6'7", 6'7", yeah.
It's alright, you can surprise him on both sides.
All right, another one. Jeff Horn, Pacquiao. I mean, I never ever thought that was gonna happen.
The more that time goes on, I'm starting to favor Jeff a little bit more. I mean, this is his dream fight, so he's gonna put everything behind us. I feel like Manny's everything that he has. He's achieved everything. It's almost like he's going through the motions.
Exactly.
I don't know.
Same
he's still
old,
a great fighter. So he still fights at a high caliber. But I mean, Jeff is young. He wants this. So it'll be interesting.
3 years ago, I interviewed him after his fight, post-fight.
Yeah.
I said, "Come on, seriously, are you gonna go for Pacquiao?"
Yeah.
And he's like, "Yeah." 3 years ago, man. Yeah, I saw somebody's wallet over there. But yeah, 3 years ago, and now he's achieved his dreams, man. So who knows what's gonna happen with you, man? So wish you all the best. Yeah, hey, thank you so much. It was incredible watching that. Chad, always nice seeing you. Thank you so much for your time,
And
man.
the
Good chat.
Cheers.